Hello everyone and welcome today to School for the Fool. Today is all about creating your healing template. Now, what is your healing template? Going from your old template where you're sick, these are these things, and your new template and what those things look like. What does this mean? Well, in my own personal experience, my templates were I was afraid. I was afraid to be in control of my own life. I thought I needed a man to do everything. I thought I needed a man to control me to be happy. And boy, was I ever wrong, but those were my beliefs. That's what I thought was right. My old template was not owning my sexuality. What else did I think was right? I believe if you have a child with someone, you should stay with them. That's what my beliefs were, because that's what I was taught. As well as I was not treating the planet as she should. I mean, I've always recognized from a young age that I was different. I cared about the planet a lot more than I thought a lot of people around me should. I'm not going to say out there's not people that care. That's why you guys are here. Because birds of a feather flock together. Bad joke. Okay. Gotta have some fun. These are serious topics sometimes. Healing is not easy. The thing is that I recognized I could have been doing better for the planet, but so many people around me seemed to not care. I knew that template had to change, so I recognized I needed to go out there and start picking up trash. That's what I could do to begin with. And I've gone and spent time at local shelters. I've gone to say hi to the dogs and the cats. And I believe in rescuing. I believe in rescuing animals if we can, and helping Mother Nature if we can. She is not coming into our territory. Animals are not coming into our territory. We are taking over hers. That, as well as I recognized what else I could do was start this channel and spread awareness. Addictions. It's not healthy to drink and drug yourself to death because you can't cope, because you're sick. That's why really making the shift is important. And I really remember when seeing that, I had to realize that I was sick and stuck in a toxic relationship, and my child was actually suffering. And getting out of that relationship actually was the hardest thing I ever did, but it healed my child and I. And we are healthy and we have a family, and our family is very healthy. And I now get to watch my son and I thrive. Even though the belief that I used to have was that it had to work. I had to heal myself and remove that template and know that no, it was toxic, it couldn't work, and this was the way it had to be to set both of us free with unconditional love. That's why really making the shift is important. Now you're healed, all right? You are healed. Your new beliefs. What have you learned? What have you learned about yourself now? Who is your authentic self? Being accountable, knowing that you are co-creating your universe. You're co-creating your universe. This just is not happening to you. You are doing this. You are co-creating what is happening to you in your life, and you need to take responsibility for that and change it and do the hard things to change it. Change it today to heal yourself. Don't complain about it. Change it. It all starts with self-love. Self-love and unconditional love. And if we have to leave these relationships that we are in, then we leave them humbly. We leave them with love. We say to our partners that it is not working out with, hey, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys, but I love you, but this is not in the right way. It's not in a healthy way. And I need to love myself first. And when I love myself and I heal myself and things fall into place, they click. These are my templates. So if a story doesn't fit, don't make it fit your story. That is why it is so important to know your authentic self. When you know your authentic self and you know where you're going, that is how you know where to begin. When you're going from your old template and then creating your new template, you've got to go with your authentic self. You've got to find your journey. Do not follow anyone else's. Learn from other people, learn from other people's experiences, but go within and follow yourself. Trust yourself. And if you haven't done the work to trust yourself, that's where this begins. It's time to start learning how to trust yourself again and loving yourself again, because you matter. What you want to do, how you want to feel, where you want to go, making your dreams come true, that matters. I have an episode that ties in with this whole thing on authentic self. I recommend you check that out. I would love for you to meet me at my desk for a reading. Gotta get my electrolytes. Thank you for joining me today. Healing is not easy. This is difficult work. That's why we need help. That's why I love watching or getting a tarot reading. It is so healing. So let's see what the cards have to say today. Please, everyone, take care of yourselves. This is not easy. This is not. Prince of Swords. That ego is very relevant. Someone is learning how to see clearly. Learning how to transform. Because going from an old template to a new template is transformation. And we know that is from the serpent is a symbolism of transformation. Then from, you can keep evolving. There is the Phoenix. The Hanged Man. The Key, going without. So this is actually doing the work. Shedding the parts of you that don't serve you. So that is getting rid of the old beliefs that are not your own, that don't resonate with you, things that don't resonate with you, period. Even if these videos don't resonate with you, don't watch them. Never try to make something fit for you. You have to feel it. You have to learn how to feel it. Now, that's why you have to learn how to meditate and get in contact with higher self, so you can learn the difference between your ego telling you to do something or higher self telling you to do something. And that happens within. And really, enlightenment in the Hanged Man, when you start really telling the truth to yourself, saying, yeah, I'm having addictive behavior. I'm drinking too much at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm in a relationship with somebody that is toxic. I'm stuck with them. It's completely unhealthy, but you wished upon a star very many nights for something different. And the universe keeps trying to gift you of that, but you don't want to receive it. Well, it's time. Make the shift. Get from sick to healed. Find authentic self. Become whole, self-love, unconditional love. That's the key when you're hanging there from the hangman. Ace of Swords. So, the Prince of Swords, learning to tell truth. The Ace of Swords, that's the gift of clarity. That's realizing that living in ego is wrong. It's not helping you. It's fear. It's fear-based. It's controlling you. It's dominating your life. Make the shift. Gain the clarity of enlightenment. Let in the light, which is everything. And then you create your heaven on earth with your authentic self, healed. The new version of yourself. You actually go through a death and a rebirth, and you have your new version of yourself, who you set your inside free. Set your soul free. Four of Wands. Okay. Completion. To me, this is the twin flames coming back together. You doing your work and them doing their work to meet back together to build something stable. You doing your mission, them on their mission, carving out their path, and then you coming back together to go on a mission together. Or even you balancing out your male and female energies within to become whole. And really, for me, that's what I see here. This is to balance out your male and female energies to become whole. Go from an old template to a new template. Because in my old template, my male energies were not balanced with my female energies. I needed to learn how to be more masculine and take charge of my own journey in many, many ways. All right. Okay. It's two cards. The Nine of Cups with the Six of Swords. Okay. So right away what I'm seeing is we're going to make our wishes come true, but which is happiness, which is healed, but we're going to use Six of Swords, the science, right? And I like how they have happiness and science up here, because really that's the perfect way. We'll put it even like this. This is the old template. This is the new template. How we're going to get there. We're going to cut out what's not serving us in our lives. Going from sick, using science, which is healing ourselves, educating ourselves, going on our spiritual paths. That's science too. Watch Spirit Science. It's great. Then over here, we've got our Nine of Cups, and I love that the cups on the bottom of here, they are lotuses. The cups are lotuses. And lotuses blossom in the mud when everything settles, and then the water's clear, right? You purify it. So blossoming, the flower really blossoming through the darkness. You're going to blossom through this process. You're going to blossom through the darkness. You're going to bloom. I love these cards. Have the flower on the back. This is really about you blooming yourself. And The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot, which this would make perfect sense. This is getting control of the dark and the light, the male and female energies within, and unlocking and moving forward, finding the will to move forward. This is so you can make your dreams come true, creating your happiness. You have to get control of the yin and the yang. We know that from awakening. To manifest your dreams. To create your heaven on earth. To get to where you're going. I'm not gonna, usually I clarify, like to go a little bit deeper and clarify the reading, but I don't think we need to. I think this reading is pretty straight and dry. But I still want to get an action or a piece of information here we can apply to the spread. Justice, truth, and clarity, and it's number 11. Truth and clarity. At the portal of shadow and light, the seen and unseen crow holds the gifts of ancient wisdom and sacred law. Her sharp perception illuminates the core of truth. She is able to discern what is fair, and she stands on guard to ensure that such fairness is fulfilled. As a bringer of clarity, Crow will assist you towards spiritual self-awareness. In standing by your personal integrity, you will awaken your authentic self. Balance is a continuous process on the road of adjustment. Weigh decisions carefully as to bring everything back into balance. You are the orchestrator of your life. Consider the results of all actions taken, as your actions and thoughts shape your future. Truth, clarity, balanced thought, self-examination, adjustment, cause and effect, responsibility. It's time to take responsibility for our unhappiness. It's really time for us to take responsibility for our unhappiness. We can't just sit back and do nothing about it. We wish for new lives, then we have to do the work to get there. And that is, like that says it right there, the clarity, the Ace of Swords. This gives you the clarity to balance your life back out. And I know it's crazy. We wish for these new lives and then we're like, oh my goodness, we can't go. No, stop. But who are we hurting? We are just hurting ourselves. You have to transition into your new life. And it's really helpful to create a healing template for yourself so you're not so lost. Also gonna get a couple of these oracles because we should always start, we're going to start this process by letting something go. And these cards are all about surrendering and letting go. So what are we going to surrender and let go first? Surrender to your intuition. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Well, that's for sure. That's how you're going to start creating your template. You have to listen to yourself. How are you going to find out what your new beliefs are? How are you going to find authentic self? How are you going to find the clarity? Surrender to your soul's path. That is the other one. Just, it's time to surrender. You've wished this. You know this is the right thing to do. You have to create your happiness. It's not just going to happen. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. Yes, because this is about a transformation. You're going to transform from old self to new self. You're going to create your heaven on earth and make your dreams come true. I'm also going to get one of these oracles. Moonlight. I love that card. It's so beautiful. Moonlight. Your intuition allows you to see. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination cards to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or an object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. I really believe that. And that eagle is completely assigned to me here in this card. The Prince of Swords and clarity. The eagle brings a gift. Because the eagle has transformed from the serpent to the eagle. I want to thank you for joining me at my desk for this reading. Please get on your templates and start healing yourselves. Take care and have a wonderful day. Thank you. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my information will be down below.